The global fight against the spread of HIV and AIDS has for a long time ignored children between the ages of 10 and 19. Currently, HIV-AIDS remains the #1 killer among adolescents and the youth in Africa, with 17% of AIDS-related deaths reported among this vulnerable group in Kenya. A situation that has seen a rise in new HIV infections among adolescents and the youth, constituting 29% of new infections cases globally. And in an effort to reverse the trend, on Tuesday, Kenya hosted the launch of a global social movement dubbed All In campaign that seeks to eradicate new HIV infections among adolescents and the youth. Speaking during the launch, President Uhuru Kenyatta directed the Cabinet Secretary for Health, James Macharia, and his education counterpart, Professor Jacob Kaimenyi, to initiate programs that will spearhead the fight against HIV-AIDS among the youth.
Of Health and the Ministry of Education to come up and tell me what kind of program you are going to put in place within the next year to ensure that that 42% of children who do not have access to antiretrovirals, how you will make sure that they are put on this program. That we want to know.
While acknowledging the challenge posed by HIV-AIDS, the president expressed his government's commitment to reduce HIV infections among adolescents by at least 75% by 2020.
We want to see a scenario within the next 3 to 4 years where access to secondary education for all our children is a must. All our children must be in school. That will also go a long way to help us combat and fight this disease.
They need to be told about the dangers of unprotected sex without fear. We should not, Your Excellency, be held hostage by our cultural practices.
That 70% of our pregnancies occur in the age below 24 years. HIV and AIDS interventions must include, therefore, sexual and reproductive health exposures for Kenya to reach her maternal health goals and report positive MDG indicators.
Last year, the government launched the Kenya AIDS Strategy Framework, through which the Ministry of Health aims to contain new HIV infections, as well as make HIV testing available and ensures that young people receive uninterrupted treatment. Ahmed Jumabalo, Channel 1 News Hour.